Hey YouTubers, it's Spectre here, and we're back in Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, we had just finished doing planet Eos. You know, we saved the planet, we have it habitable, we got our little military base going on, and now we have to go to the Nexus HQ and actually go talk to Tan. Is he finally gonna give us some respect, or is he gonna, like, you know, is he gonna have more faith in us, or is he still not gonna have as much faith in us? Because, you know, last time he really didn't have much faith in us because, you know, we just became the Pathfinder, and he really didn't believe that we could do what we just did. So, in all honesty, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen when we come here. So let's go ahead and talk to the Tan and see what happens. In all honesty, now then again, you know, I'm quite curious. Are we gonna head straight to the next planet that we have to, or what is Tan gonna have us do? Is he gonna have us go and check out a different planet? Like, I'm really quite curious as to what's gonna happen this episode for the Mass Effect Andromeda series.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Alright, guys, so now we're back in the Nexus cluster, I guess I should say. So let's start zooming in with our cool little effect that we have of actually flying into the Nexus. I really do like that they've done that. You know, it's really quite awesome. And in all honesty, I'm pretty hyped about this game. Like, there's just so much about it that they just don't know what to do. Well, look at that. That is really cool. There's my Arc Hyperion right there. That's honestly really cool that you actually get to see the Arc Hyperion that they've left there. And then look at this. You can actually see that where it's unfinished and where it's been finished. Like, that's really cool that they've actually allowed us to do that. So basically, they're missing one whole wing for this Nexus, and in all honesty, I find that absolutely, like, really cool that we are actually getting things done. So look at my beautiful ship. We just warped in, and now we have to go straight into the Nexus. Let's honestly see what happens. Are we actually going to be able to get more people out of cryosleep now? Did Ben actually get his wish, or get what Vetra said and was like, oh, I can bump your son to the front lines? Honestly, I don't know, and that'd be quite cool to find out, like, if Vetra really could do that for him, or did she just say that to really get us going? I mean, I won't complain either way. I would just find that really cool if that type of thing could happen. So let's actually go to Tan and see what he wants. How can I skip a loading screen? It says I could skip, but I'm pressing it and it's not letting me skip. This doesn't make sense.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
Alright, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again.
Well,
in a while.
It's a good day to party. They were all really excited for me coming back. You know, there was like a lot of commotion and chatter about what happened.
The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
With more military personnel out of stasis, those Ket won't get near your vault. Or our people.
The outpost definitely has a good leader.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
No problem. It's just my job. I mean, I am the Pathfinder at all. So let's go speak with Tan and see what this guy wants. You know, everyone seems pretty happy, which is really good. So it seems like when I chose the forward station, those were the people that we actually took out of cryosleep. That's honestly really cool. I didn't know that those people were from cryosleep. That is pretty awesome. So every time that I actually make a forward base, it's mostly taking people out of cryosleep, which is really cool, like, in all honesty. But I'm quite curious, like, what other bases are there? Is it just military and scientific, or are there going to be, like, housing and all that other stuff, you know, to actually, like, try and make Golden World possible? Really don't know, and honestly, I can't wait to figure out more about these not military bases, but all these bases that we can actually acquire in the future of this game. So let's go. We're about to hit to Tan's office, and let's see what this guy wants.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
Yeah, this room has changed. That's really cool.
Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder.
Well, don't be an ass to her.
Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Still a big job ahead.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I guess I can go with
I
that.
suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Did you really make a plaque? Yeah, well, he definitely put it up on the station for everyone to see what's going on.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
Well, I am just getting started.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Oh, trust me, I'm definitely gonna ignore everyone.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
All opinions
This
matter.
isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward
Which
to
is quite
Pathfinder
interesting for a
support.
Krogan to say, especially
Though I
since
work
they're
with
much of a
outposts
fighting
on
race.
Delos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Which would be really great for that to happen, because we really need to get these Golden Worlds found so we can get everyone out of cryosleep and find the missing
Might also
arcs.
run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with arcs still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I should say I don't need permission, but I'll just be nice and say thank you.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
That sounded like that hurt him to say that. That's really interesting.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
Alright, so it seems like there's some way that I could talk to my sister. That's kind of interesting.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks could be useful.
Alright, so Sam mentioned that we should talk to Addison, so let's go and talk with Addison real quick before we actually go and try to talk with our sister. And let's see what she has to
Picking
say.
things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Well, tell me about it.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more security, like you chose at Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Alright, so that's pretty interesting. I need to go talk with Brecca now and see about this. Brecca's a guy? Oh, okay. Oh, Vladimir Brecca. Got
I
it.
am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecca, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future.
So basically I have to choose how we plan things to work out. So I guess what's first in all honesty are waking blocks of people. Let's ask that question.
I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
So Nexus thresholds. Let's figure out what this is.
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Well, that's good. And then the Andromeda viability
What's the
points.
rundown on AVP? Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
Alright, so what's first?
Alright, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Which that's that's like really interesting. So basically I'm choosing how the initiative is going to go. So in all honesty, I have one cryopod point available. So it gives me 17 perks unlocked. What is the commerce? Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. Which would be really good in all honesty. We already have like a military outpost out, and I kind of have a feeling like maybe one more would do. But at the same time, if I choose the science one, selected for their years of field experience and ingenuity under pressure. These scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Now, that would be really cool too. So in all honesty, I kind of have a feeling that I'm going to go use this under the science pods. And let's see what we get here. Earn research points at regular intervals. Receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. These are all... Let's see what the military ones gives. Munitions. Receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. Receive tech materials. Receive hidden caches. Or reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. That's kind of interesting. Apex Tactics. Earn 15% more credits for Apex missions. In all honesty, I'm going to probably end up choosing that one. At the same time, earn credits from investments at regular intervals. We got the gray market connections, improve prices when buying and selling items, and the trade capacity increases inventory capacity. Ooh, there's a lot. They're all really hard to choose, but in all honesty, if I'm going to choose something, I guess I'll probably go with the science one. I really don't know which one to go with. You know what, screw it. I'm going to go with the Apex one because that's going to help me out, get more Apex credits. So that's how we're going to do that here. So I spent my first AVP point. And now we have to go to the Onan system. It's the Trial of Hope. And you know what? Before I actually go to the Onan system, I'm going to go talk to our sister somehow. I'm quite curious as to how they figured out how we're going to talk to her. Especially when she is asleep. You know, she's in cryosleep right now. And, well, actually not in cryosleep anymore. She's in a coma. So how are we going to talk to her? That's what's really making me quite curious as to how are we going to talk to our sister when she's in a coma? Are you going to, like, put me through Sam and, like, I'm going to talk through Sam into her? Like, this is really quite interesting. So let's see, where do I have to go? I really don't know. Alright, my ship is over there. I don't care what she says. We can't work these hours. Alright, well, crew, don't worry. We'll make things a lot easier when we bring out more people. I really don't know where I'm going, though. Like... There's like so many, this place is huge, and I'm quite surprised that, like, I don't even know how to get to the Hyperion anymore. Did I choose, like, the wrong thing? I mean, there's my Tempest, but where do I go to go talk to my sister? That's what I really want to know. So let's see, if I go probably back over here, what is this over here? Huh. This is quite interesting. I'm like somewhat lost in this area, but I know that my ship is over here. But that's not where I want to go. I need to go talk to my sister, so maybe this is the way I have to go for it? Return to Tempest. No, that's just to return to the Tempest. So, in all honesty, I really don't know how I'm supposed to get back to the Arc Hyperion. Maybe I have to go back and select something else on the transit, and let's go find out what I have to do to actually go get to my sister. I mean, it's kind of quite I'm pretty sure it has something very major to do, like if we don't do such a thing. So we have to go probably to the habitation deck, I'm guessing. I doubt it would be the cryo bay. Well, let's try the habitation deck. Let's figure out what's going to happen when we get there.
Your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Alright, so let's see where the sister is located here. That's Sam Node over there. Angry woman. This kind of makes me quite curious now.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Not if I can help it.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Alright. Angry woman. You mean nothing to me. Because when things are starting to work out, I'm pretty sure you're going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry for saying everything that I have said to you. Like, really, I mean it. I'm sorry. And I'm going to be like, well, that sucks. Quite curious if there's, like, another thing in here. Because, you know, still quite curious. That looked like that person was chasing us for a second when I ran past him. That was kind of funny. Alright, so I really don't understand, like, where is this med bay at in here? Like, I've never really seen it. Maybe it is in the cryo bay, not the habitation? I really don't know. Well, there's the captain of this Hyperion. I'm kind of curious, why are they still on the Hyperion? Why aren't they, like, actually doing things in the Nexus? Maybe they don't want to? I mean, I don't blame them. You know, Tan and everyone, they're quite on edge right now, and I wouldn't want to be there either. I'd probably rather stay on my gigantic ship. You know, the gigantic ship works out very well. But alright, guys, I don't really know where the sister is, so you know what? I'm just going to head straight in over to the Tempest ship, and let's head out into the Oneon system and figure out what's going on there. Alright. Now that we're finally back on track, and, you know, I'm sorry for that whole little thing of going to try and figure out where the sister is. I really didn't know where she was, and I'll find her later, in all honesty. It's important, but it's also not important. I'm pretty sure I could do that at any time possible. So, let's go and see, what do we have, what's going to happen when we get to the Oneon system? Are we going to actually go fight the Exiles? Are we going to fight more Revenant? Are we going to fight more, you know, Ket? I'm quite curious as to who's going to be our next enemy for inside this new system, especially. Look at that ship, man. That ship is just absolutely beautiful. I really do like that ship a lot. I like it a lot better than the Mass Effect 3 ship, and in all honesty, I'm quite happy about that. So, here we are. We got a nice little view of the Nexus, and who's looking for me? I swear, if my sister's on this ship, I'm going to be so pissed off. But I'll look for it later. Galaxy map. Alright, so Ryder family secrets and station sabotage. What's that? Wait a minute. Station sabotage? So they're basically saying that someone has sabotaged the system? That's really, really interesting to think. Like, someone is sabotaging that station, like not helping it grow, or like letting it be finished. Like that's something that's really interesting to me to actually go back and find out. But I'll go back and do that later. There's just so much to do in this game. Honestly, there's really not much. Like, I have to like focus on certain things in all reality.
Course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
What are we gonna hit?
Now.
Whoa! That has an evil face. It's gonna grab us,
Ket
isn't it?
ships. A dozen. No, more.
Oh, those are Ket ships. Okay, then. We just entered Ket territory. That's beautiful.
Got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Why would you...
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You first. Actually, you know what? I guess we'll just play along because we're kind of in their area and we can get destroyed.
Captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
Are they controlling our ship?
Lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
Okay, I might understand. Try me.
I actually know a lot about the remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it!
Alright, so now we're gonna escape for them. This is actually really crazy. Like, we're actually running away from their entire, you know, thing. So the Ket control the Scourge. This is really interesting. And, you know what, Sam thankfully was able to gain control of over our ship, and in all honesty, right now we are trying to escape from them. This is actually really awesome. I was not expecting any of this to actually happen. I honestly thought that something really cool was gonna happen. You know, like we were gonna find another planet, deal with something else, but at the same time, we made it out. That is absolutely awesome. You know, it came with close call. That's a lot of Scourge in all honesty. Like, look at that crazy stuff. But at the same time, I'm really quite curious. What was gonna happen when, if like we got taken to that ship? You know, was he gonna kill us, or was he gonna try to make us do a lot of other things?
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Okay, so something bad has happened, and we're heading back. I don't know what planet this is, and you know, we're gonna figure it out. Someone asked for help, so let's actually see who are we being contacted by.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Are these the exiles? We come in peace?
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
They've sent us a nav point.
Yep. They're trying to lead us to where we gotta set. I wonder, what race is this that we're gonna have to deal with? I mean, this is quite interesting, and look at the planet. It really looks like it's going through a lot of hell right now, like it's being destroyed.
Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful.
Well, that's beautiful, but all that destruction that we just passed isn't so beautiful. So who are these aliens, and what is their language that they are speaking? Honestly, I'm quite curious to find out what's gonna happen after we land, you know? Right now, those ships could totally destroy us.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
Lighten up.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
That was actually really awesome. Now, who are these guys? They look... Well, obviously there's some weird alien species, but honestly, I kind of like the way they look at the same time. Let's figure out, who am I going to meet on this? You know, there's just so many questions and answers that are left for this game, and in all honesty, let's see who these people are.
Need me to take my shoes off?
I'm still curious as to what language they're speaking. And how are we going to communicate with them? That's what's really interesting to me.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder.
Alright, so these guys are known as the Angaras.
You crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey. Joel, I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
You have a vault? I guess I'll just say sorry.
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know. Because if it was, that would be a very bad plan.
Alright, smartass.
I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
That's fine with me. That's kind of really cool. The Angaras are like, you know, they have like their own little military thing. And what's the Resistance? Who are they fighting against? That's what's really interesting.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone.
Okay,
Ephra's
fine.
will use force if necessary.
Well,
understood.
Alright.
Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
Alright, good. So the Angaras are actually... Possibly, we could probably get them on our side. Especially since they fight the Ket. And in all honesty, I'm quite curious to see why the Angarans are going against the Ket and what knowledge do they have against the Ket. That's what's really interesting to me. And I can't wait to see if they have like a lot of knowledge to share with us so we can actually deal with the Ket. I have bodyguards.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
Well, I haven't stopped. And I'm pretty sure, just like you said, they would use force, and we really don't need that to happen.
Not it. And stop staring.
Yeah, stop staring at me. It's rude.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
But your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored.
Which is quite interesting, especially to say, you know, we're the first person to actually see all this stuff. But what makes me really interesting, or makes me really think that is interesting, is the fact of the matter, like, these people, how are they speaking English? Like, how do they have the same language as me, but we're from a completely different system and everything? Enter the Angaran Resistance headquarters. Alright, let's head into the headquarters and find out who this Ever guy is.
But this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak?
No. I am telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay?
You know, what I find would be really cool is, like, I have the Krogan and I have the Asari. Am I going to be able to get an Angaran ally on my team? That would be really awesome.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
I wonder if that guy is going to join my team. That'd be awesome.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again.
Well, let's try and stop that from happening.
Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Fold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way.
The Milky Way. I like the way he said that.
It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
I'll go with this one.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
And we need to actually figure out how this one is making this planet, you know, flourish, and would be awesome if they let us go.
Years ago, and the entrance hidden. We can't help you. The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault. But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us. And you.
So, does it have to be her?
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Yeah, I mean, you know, since I have the Pathfinder, you kind of have to trust us. If you trust us, probably you could get your people back, and then we could be allies and go against the Ket together. That'd be awesome.
But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
Not gonna try to kill him.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
That is very good to know. But alright guys, so we met up with the Angarans, you know, we figured out things, you know, ran away from the Scourge. We had so much happen in this video, and honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, there wasn't really that much action. There was kind of an interesting thing happening with when we actually hit the Ket place, but at the same time, I think everything will be good. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and maybe next time in the next video, there will actually be a lot of action. Hope you have a great day. See ya!